So during the pandemic, a lot of people were applying for these PPP loans. Some people didn't even have businesses, but they were getting loans. Now the government is combing through those applications and they are finding out who is legit and who wasn't. Here's the crazy thing. If you were a legit business, they had something called the Loan Forgiveness Program. If you meet a certain criteria, that loan turns into a grant and you won't have to pay it back. But you have to be legit. You have to be authentic and truthful. That's life, right? If you are authentic, if you are true to self, God's blessings is similar to a grant. A grant is a gift given without the expectations of payback. One of the most popular prayers in the Bible is a serenity prayer. It means letting go of situations beyond your control and taking action towards things within your control. It's time to take action on things you can control. I want to help you prepare for your PP loan, your PP grant, not a loan, your PP grant. Prepare you for God's gifts. 3 things you'll need to incorporate into your life: purpose, persistence, and patience. Purpose. I hear the question all the time: how do I find my purpose? Or what's my purpose? The first step to finding your purpose is to find out what has God put inside you. What comes naturally? What are you good at? I have a friend who is probably the best dressed person I have ever seen. Every time she steps outside, she turns heads. She can't even check the mailbox without causing a car accident. I'm telling you, she be killing it. And I'm talking about classy. All of her friends and family go to her for advice on what to wear, what to dress, how to dress, all of that. She comes to me one day. She's like, "Danny, what's my purpose?" I told her, look in the mirror. You are literally walking in it with those heels on. You can be a fashion designer, stylist, consultant. The possibilities are endless. You have to explore it. Do you enjoy designing? Do you enjoy helping people? When you look good, you feel good. So your purpose can be even deeper. You can help people battle depression, insecurities, self-esteem issues just by helping them look good. Your God-given talent is the key to your purpose. Once you find that purpose, you have to be persistent. Persistence is continuing pursuing even in times of difficulty or challenge. That's why you have to find your purpose first, because when you do something that comes natural and something you love, being persistent is easier. It's easier to get up and work on your business when you love what you do and you get fulfillment in it. Isn't it easier to work on your relationship when you love each other? I'm going to let that sink in. When I first started my fitness business, Versatile Fitness, it was late nights and early mornings. Sometimes it still is. Yes, it's difficult. Yes, I have to readjust my schedule sometimes. Of course, I went through some burnouts, but not one time did I ever think about quitting. Not one time did I say, I don't want to do this anymore. I said to myself, okay, that didn't work. Let me try it another way. I remain persistent. When you discover your purpose and you live in it, you'll fight hard to stay in it. You can't imagine yourself giving up, no matter what the circumstances. You will always find a way. So look, if you look at Tyler Perry's rise and hear his story, you hear a story of purpose and persistence. Every year he will put out a play, just one play, and it would fail. He went homeless, lost jobs, depressed. He had every excuse to give up. Even his mom told him to just get a job at the phone company. He thought about it. He considered it. But in his heart, he knew he had a purpose. He just had to keep being persistent. One of these days, he was going to make it. He just felt it. Even though it looked like he was failing, he was actually learning. He was learning what didn't work. He was what we like to call failing forward, which brings me to the last P. The last P you must have is patience. Patience is the glue that keeps it all together. When you are patient, you are tapping into an inner strength and an inner peace that not many people have. And this will separate you from the rest. This will allow you to trust the process. Everything has a process. When you rush the process, you diminish its value. So trust the process. Don't rush the process. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with your business. Be patient with your goals. Nothing worth anything comes fast. And when you are living in your purpose, once again, it's easier to be patient. It's easier to enjoy the process and appreciate everything you're learning. Purpose, persistence, patience. Find your purpose. Be persistent. Remain patient. When you intentionally incorporate this way of thinking into your life, you won't live a life of receiving loans like so many of us are living. So many people are living on borrowed time, trading time for money, borrow happiness, trading happiness for convenience. Today is the day you open your mind and your heart up. You open your mind and your hearts up to recognize your purpose. Embrace it, pursue it, and God will grant you the serenity. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference.